Hi, good morning. It's myself, Twisted 454. Your old friend and pal. Anyway, in this particular video, I'm going to be reading you a chapter that was a collaboration piece between me and a good friend of mine. Except he chose to remain anonymous for personal reasons. This chapter is called Mengele's Arts and Crafts. Now, for those of you who do not know who Josef Mengele is, Josef Mengele was the sadistic doctor, or surgeon, whatever you want to call him, that did experiments, horrifying, life-threatening, rather unscientific experiments on Jewish people, such as turning them into soap, cutting people in half and then sewing them, cutting people in half and then sewing the two people together, skinning them alive and then replacing their skin with other people's skin. You know, just weird, bizarre, and sadistic shit. But anyway, this is a satire of the events which befell the poor victims of Auschwitz. This particular chapter is not meant to be taken seriously. It's going to be a satire of an event which was rather horrific in nature. And, you know, my condolences to everybody that had to suffer through that. But it's only a parody. It's supposed to take something horrible and make it funny. Anyway, shall we proceed with Mengele's Arts and Crafts? Okay. Mengele's Arts and Crafts. Hi, kids! This is your host and pal, Josef Mengele. Can you guess what we're gonna do today? And the little kids in the background say, "What?" Make stuff out of human body parts. Yay! Say the little kids. There's Joseph with the big gloved hand. Joseph works very hard on his experiments. Sewing Jewish people together is very hard work. Joseph also does very weird stuff with people, like dipping them in cold water, then switching to a boiling hot tub, cutting people's limbs off, then replacing them with other people's limbs, turning people into soap/lampshades, so if you stay in school, you could grow up to be just like me. Woo! It actually says woo woo. And there he is sewing people together. Ah! You see that? And here's Josef Mengele, dressed up as a magician. See? And then he's putting a blanket over a Jew, and he says, "Watch this!" And he takes the blanket away, and there you have a bar of soap. Soap, yeah. Anyway, here is a depiction of Josef Mengele and the little kids making lampshades, where you see him flaying a Jewish person alive while he feeds the skin to a little girl who makes a lampshade, and there's the little boy with his human skin lampshade chandelier. Now, show and tell time! Yeah, so in this particular depiction, what you have is a little kid that made a human poop train, in which, from this idea, years later, director Tom Six came up with his idea for the Human Centipede movies. So, there's the little funnel, there's dog food, and then he's feeding this dyke, and then when she shits, the two Jews get to eat her shit. Or eat each other's shit, see? But at least I gave Tom Six credit. So I'm not taking his idea, I'm just saying that for the parody, he got the idea from it. Well, whatever. Okay. Now here's one where he makes the little boy makes a human skin mask, and Josef Mengele is clapping and having tears of joy. You notice that? Shall we continue? Oh, here's an interesting depiction. Here, in this depiction, Josef Mengele is sewing skin, somebody else's skin, in between this guy's arms and legs. From that guy right there. Now, what happens is he flies a decommissioned World War I plane. Since this takes place in World War II, this is now a decommissioned airplane. And he flies the human wombat, or human flying squirrel, with the little girl riding on the back. And there's the little girl riding on the fucking human wombat because he caught the rope. And then he goes goes splat. Now here is Josef Mengele dressed up as a clown. Mengele the clown. Notice that he's pretty evil looking, huh? Yeah. So anyway, he's disemboweling a Jewish rabbi, and then this making a like a balloon dog out of the intestines with a helium tank. Now we are going to make Christmas mistletoes decorated with human kike noses. And what do you do when you walk under it? Salute and yell, "Sieg Heil!" Says kids in the background. Very good, says Mengele. Now, here's the depiction of Josef Mengele sawing people's noses off. See? And then he makes it a mistletoe adorned with human noses. And then there's Klaus Barbie going, "Sieg Heil! Sieg Heil!" Well, when he walks under it. So instead of kissing when you walk under the mistletoe, you have to go "Sieg Heil" when you walk under it. It's fucking fucked up, huh? Now, there's the two people that had their noses removed, and one guy got turned into a jack-o'-lantern. You know how, never mind. So anyway, we're going to keep going on and on and on, right? Now, here are some little kids playing Jenga with human corpses, right? How fucked up is that, right? There's the little kid hauling a little radio flower wagon with some Jewish people on. There's Anne Frank up there, the star, who, oh, I'm sorry. She's the Jewish World Hide-and-Seek Heavyweight Champion of the world. Now, here is Josef Mengele dressed up as a chef, loading Jews into a brick oven, as if they were pizzas. And instead of Papa John, he's Papa Joseph. And he says, yummy to my tummy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And then down here it says, the ashes were watered down so kids could finger paint with Jew ash paint. So in other words, the Jews were cooked, and then their ashes were mixed with water and make paint. So he's finger painting. I know, what a fucked up chapter that is, huh? So anyway, I don't really know what the purpose of this chapter was other than to be a parody of some rather horrific events that befell an unfortunate group of people. And again, this is not to promote that in any way, shape, or form. It is just simply to be a dark parody, more so than anything else. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed the chapter, and stay tuned for more, because I plan on doing a lot more videos. Alright, so don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, tell your friends, and, you know, the usual spiel that goes with my usual videos. Alright, well, thank you. Alright, bye-bye.